It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. We are in downtown Atlanta in Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up.
The Panthers will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Looking for some space, it's Haynes. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
The sure hands. It's Patterson. And the defense brings him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking downfield, it's King. The receiver makes the catch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets churn out another first down. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Quarterback did a good job of hanging in there and delivering the pass, knowing that the hit was coming, and it paid off.
The Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
That completion sets up a second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He's talking about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable, but you could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Pittsburgh's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's caught. It's Johnson. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Takes the handoff. It's Reed. Inside the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun and brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, man, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Scanning the field, it's King. Caught. Completion. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Single back, takes the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Wrap down the middle. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Ball handed off. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Boy, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Dropping back, it's King. Caught over the middle, it's Haynes. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gets loose. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman. They go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
The Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. Toss play to the running back going left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left, and it's hauled in way downfield. Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief, but I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside and give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Makes the defender miss. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He hands it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air. It's King. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough for a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down after second down. Wants to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And the back gets the football. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Takes the handoff again. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And the field goal is good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And the Panthers will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And now the running back's got it again.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To the air, it's King. On the run here, lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the receiver. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough to get a first down there. Trying to run it. It's Haynes. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line, the quarterback. They pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration. They come up with a tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Back to throw. It's King. Launching one to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Bringing pressure. And that falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Oh, a reverse. Powering through. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its tracks.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds his man. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The Panthers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's King. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Yellow Jackets will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce and go out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So, second down after the incompletion. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
We need some attention. We're not here to play. I told you. All right, guys. All right. Come on, y'all. Bring it up. Bring it up. Come on, baby. You know what we're here, baby. Hey.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. The sure hands. It's Haynes. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. A play action looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down after that short completion. Looking to throw. It's King. The pocket breaking down. Extending the play now. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Breaks an open space. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Dropping back, it's King. He's got it near the end zone. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
And the Panthers bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Grab down the middle. It's Patterson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll run it here. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking downfield, it's King. A deep shot right down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Makes the catch. It's Reed.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play and they're set up in the red zone. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's King. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. QB decides to keep it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Reed. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And there's the handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Takes the handoff again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it to the right side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's King. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And they'll run it, hand it off to the running back. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the defense joins the scoring party now. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Panthers will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the sixth time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He's going to hand this off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To throw, it's King. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out and get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Play action here on first down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver, off the mark.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Breaks into the clear. Spinning out of the tackle. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stuffed on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Handoff to the single back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. To throw, it's King. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And the quarterback keeps it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the move now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Tough position here. 2nd and long from the 14. They'll run it to the left. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Panthers will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Now coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back, it's King. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. The senior calls his own number and picks up the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Using his legs here. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's the way to run it, boy.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And this one to break the deadlock here in the fourth quarter. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they jump back in front. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Nice grab. It's Reed. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. They've got it behind. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Now, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The Panthers will line up to kick it away. Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On first down, it's play action. And it's caught across the middle. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grinding away with the running game. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They call the counter play here. And the defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Scanning the field. It's King. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Makes it look easy. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Looks like Pitt will have the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Reed.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I think the pressure's taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Here it is, 1st and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Panthers.
I mean, this is an unbelievable game. We have seen everything in this game. A touchdown now with under 10 seconds to go, and believe it or not, they're an extra point away from winning this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.